In the upper Midwestern United States, in the northwest corner of Iowa, are the Iowa Great Lakes. 3 large lakes, including Spirit Lake, West and East Lake Okoboji lakes, along with several smaller lakes and canals, bring people from all over the Midwest for recreation and relaxation. The economy of the small communities surrounding the Iowa Great Lakes relies on lucrative tourist dollars that come from a relatively short summer season, beginning in June and ending September 1st. A smaller tourist draw is the winter season that brings snowmobiling and ice fishing. Climate change has the potential to affect the economy of this area greatly. In the warmer climate, the summer tourist season may become slightly extended, allowing people to enjoy the lakes longer into the fall. However, the warmer weather affects the quality of the ice on the lakes in the winter and determines whether it's safe for snowmobiles and an annual Winter Games Festival weekend that draws thousands of people onto the ice. Without ice, the games are moved onto land, but the crowds do not come. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources has displayed 3 charts on ice duration. These measure the number of days there is ice on the lakes, not the depth or quality of the ice. The charts for East and West Lake Okoboji do not show a conclusive trend to less ice, although it is valuable to note that both lakes' years with shortest ice were within the last 15 years. West Okoboji Lake is one of only 3 blue water lakes in the world. Blue water lakes are fed by subterranean springs from beneath the lake instead of from runoff from the land around the lake. This would make West Okoboji's water less reactive to air temperature and thus less affected by climate change. East Lake Okoboji is directly connected to West by a large channel and perhaps shares some of West Lake's resistance to climate change. Spirit Lake, however, is not connected to West Okoboji, and when we look at the chart of ice duration, we see a clear downward trend in the number of days Spirit Lake has ice on it. Climate change is also affecting the quality of the lake water and the species of fish that are living in the lakes. This chart from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources shows the great increase in the number of perch being caught in the lakes over the past 30 years. Asian and silver carp are invasive species that have invaded lakes and rivers east of the Iowa Great Lakes. Recently, the communities came together to fund a $25,000 electric barrier to prevent these species from entering the lakes. This is one example of how the community has come together to adapt to climate change and how it's affecting our lakes. As our climate continues to change, the businesses, residents, and tourists who love the lakes have to make decisions on how we respond to these changes.